Hi, this project is a demonstration of Institute Department System. This web application is a concept to facilitate the departmental system in educational institutes. It uses the most reliable way of uniquely identifying students through website. Through this web application, we can keep a systematic record of student details, mark sheet, attendance and defaulted list. This project enables the easy way of maintaining the class attendance. Also, this project introduces a manageable and systematic approach of maintaining the student and staff records. Let's see how the system works. These are three logins. We will log into the system. First, see the admin module. Once the admin clicks onto the admin login button, he will be redirected to the admin login page. He will enter the ID and the password. So let's enter the ID and the password. So once the admin clicks onto the login button, he will be redirected to the add course and subject module. Over here, these are the modules you can access. These are the sub modules. So let's see the add student details module. Over here, the student ID is automatically generated by the system. Here you will specify the student details, his name, contact number, address. So let's enter the name of the student. And the contact number, address, year, which year the student is in second year, third year, fourth year. This system is based on computer department, so the whole system will be based on computer department. So he must specify the year, which year the person belongs to. And he must specify the semester. The semester will be automatically fetched by the database. So he must select which semester the student belongs to, and he must specify the email ID. And once the admin clicks onto the submit button, these details will be stored in the database. Let's see the add course module. Over here, the course will be shown over here. This department is fetched by the system itself. He must specify the year and the semester in order to add the course and the subject details. So you must click onto the year. If suppose I am clicking onto 4, and you must specify the semester, which semester he wants to enter the subjects and the course details, and the unit, first unit or second unit. This unit is for internal exams, so you must specify which unit, and you must specify the number of subjects. And here you must specify the subject name as well as the teacher who teaches that particular subject. So let's enter the subject name, and we can select the teacher name by selecting any one of this which is listed in this drop down. Similarly, we enter next subject name as well. So once he clicks onto the submit button, data has been stored in the database. Let's see the next module, that is add teacher module. Over here, the teacher ID will be generated by the system itself, and he must specify the name, teacher names, and the address of that particular staff. and the mobile number. So once the admin enters the detail and clicks to the submit button, these details will be stored in the database and a message will be shown over here that the teacher details had been added successfully. Let's see the next module, that is the add marks module. Over here the admin will specify the marks detail based on the year and the semester, and he will specify the student ID and the unit. This marks detail is for internal exam, so he must specify the unit, first or second. Let's select the year, semester and the student ID and the unit. Once the admin clicks the add marks, this student ID already exists, so we select some other student ID. Over here, these are the subjects which is for the particular semester and the particular year. So he must specify the marks for the particular student ID he had selected. So whatever years he had scored for that particular subject, he must specify that marks. The admin must specify those marks. So these are the marks scored by the student and as internal exam. So once he clicks onto the submit button, these details will be stored in the database. Let's see the add attendance module. Over here the admin will specify the attendance details for a particular student. He must specify the year, semester as well as the subject. So let's select the year, semester since those for that year the subjects were not entered, so we select some other year and the semester. These are the subjects, so let's enter this subject, and the teacher name will be fetched by the system. We must specify the student ID and the student name will be fetched from the database. We must specify the particular month. For particular month the attendance had been calculated, so we must select the month. So based on this, he must specify the total attendance of a student. 10 lectures out of 12. These are the total number of lectures conducted, and these are the total attendance of a student on that particular subject. So once he clicks onto the submit button, these details will be stored. Let's see the student fees details module. Over here the student admin can view the student fees details. So he must specify the year, semester and the student ID, and over here he must specify the amount he had paid. Suppose I'm entering 50,000. So once he clicks to the submit button, the message will be displayed, this fees has been paid, and this will be updated in the database. Let's see the view module. Over here these are the modules we can access. One is the attendance list. So first we view the attendance list module. Over here he can see the defaulted list of a particular student by specifying the year, semester and the month. So I'm selecting February. So this is the attendance data of a particular student. If there are more students, so we can specify the student name and we can search the attendance based on the student name. So these are the, over here it specified the month and the total lecture as for the particular subject, as well as the total person. He can take a print of this particular report by clicking onto the print preview. If we select some other month, so these are the details of this particular students for particular month. So let's see the view marks module. Over here, the admin can view the marks details of the student by specifying the year as well as the semester. So these are the marks details of that particular student, and you can search via student ID by selecting the student ID. If I click on this, that particular student ID's details, marks details will be shown over here. Let's see the student details module. Over here, you can search particular student by selecting the year and the semester. And once he clicks onto the search button, admin can view various student belongs to their to these particular year and the semester, and he can take a print of this data. Let's see the fees defaulter list module. Over here, you must specify the year and the semester as well as the amount. Below this amount, the particular student's defaulter list will be shown. So these are the fee defaulter list. These are the students who had paid below this amount. So admin can view the details about the defaulter list as well as he can take a print about this data. So this is how the fee defaulter list module works. Let's see the create timetable. Over here, admin can create a timetable by specifying the classrooms. If suppose I'm selecting 2 over here, and for course 3 am I selecting 3, and you must specify the number of lecture for particular courses. So once the admin clicks onto the create button, so these are the timetable based on the course, and these are the slots and the weekdays, and these are the subjects and along with the teacher name. So this is how the admin module works. Let's see the student login module. Over here, the student will enter the student ID and the password. If he forgets the password, he can specify. Once he clicks onto the button, over here he must specify the student ID, email ID as well as the contact number, and the password will be sent to his email ID. Let's see the student login module. Let's enter the ID and the password. Once the student logins to the system, these are the modules he can access. Let's see the first module, that is the edit profile. Over here he can view his personal details, his contact number, address, year, semester. He can update the contact number, email ID as well as the address, and so once he updates his personal details, he can click on to the update button over here. So these details will be updated in the database. Let's see the view profile module. Over here, in this module, the student can view his personal details, student ID, name, contact number and all. Let's see the change password module. Over here, he must specify the current password, and he can specify if suppose I'm entering a wrong password in the current password and I'm entering a new one. Once I click onto the submit update button, password doesn't match, so I must specify a correct old password. Once he clicks onto the update button, the password will be updated. This is the attendance details module. Over here you can see this attendance based on the month and the lectures. Let's see the marks details module. Over here He can view his marks details based on the subject. Let's see the staff details module. Over here you can view the staff details, their contact number, email ID, and you can take a print of those details as well. Let's see the fees details module. Over here you can view the amount he had paid and on which date he had paid the amount. So this is how the student details module works. Let's see the HOD login module. Over here you must specify the ID and the password. So let's enter the ID and the password. So once the HOD logins to the system, these are the modules you can access. So first we see the attendance list. Over here you can view the defaulter list. You must specify the year and you must mention the semester and the month. Once he clicks onto the calculate button, he can view the student details, as well as he can view particular student details by specifying student name, and clicking onto the search button you can view the particular student attendance list. So let's enter the student name. So we can view the particular student attendance details. Let's see the view marks module. Over here you must specify the year and the semester, and the students belonging to this year and the semester, you can view that students marks. Let's see the fees defaulter list. Over here you must specify the year, semester, and the amount. Once he clicks on to the calculate button, he can view those students who had paid below this amount, so these two people, and he can take a print by clicking onto the print preview. So let's click. By clicking onto the print button, you can take a print of this. So let's see the staff details module. These are the staff details. The HOD can take a print of these details as well. Let's see the student details module. Over here the HOD can view the student details by specifying the year and the semester, and once he clicks onto the submit button, these are the details of the students, and you can take a print of these details. This is how the HOD login module works. This is how the institute department system works. Thank you.